Hi there everyone, and welcome to another Pokemon Ultramoon Wi-Fi battle. Yes, it's been a while, but I am back from Japan, and now I am able to record a good few videos to upload before the ultimate release of Sword and Shield. So this is a battle I had quite a while back, as I was skimming through my battle videos, and we see our opponent there bringing a fairly standard OU team, except for that Dodrio. Well, that should be interesting. And here I've got a random team assemblage with 4 of my favourite Pokemon there. Donphan being up there. He is just about good enough. And yes, let's see how it goes. Against this OU guy, I'm expecting to have a bit of a hard time, but we'll see how it goes. Trainer Shy. Can't remember where I encountered this person. Perhaps a stream, perhaps not. But yes, leads off with Dragonite, and I, of course, lead off with Galvantula. I would love to get the Sticky Web up, but I don't want Dragonite having a free Dragon Dance with his multi-scale up, so I'm going to try and break the multi-scale, and maybe if I'm lucky get a Paralysis, but we see that's not the case. Out comes the Earthquake, and considering he didn't go for Dragon Dance, I'm wondering if maybe this isn't a standard Dragonite, so I decide to stay in, but turns out there was a mistake on my part. You will see there are a lot of mistakes on my part in this battle, because now I'm down and that thing's not paralysed. But this allows me to bring in Nelly the elephant. The Ice Shard may be too obvious, and I'm not sure if he'll actually take it out, so I'm going to go for the knockoff here, as we do see the switch into Android 17. And since most 17 are holding Mega Stones, we ain't going to knock off anything. And we do see the Mega Evolution. A bit annoying, but since ground is a neutral, I will go for the Earthquake, hopefully do 40% to this Pokemon. But out comes the U-turn. Ugh, that's annoying. Bet you he's going into that damn washing machine. And yep, I got washed. Very unfortunate. I would have loved to have knocked off the washing machine, but oh well, I don't want to stay in and die to a Hydro Pump, so I'm definitely going to switch out here. And I will go into Ichijuji, who resists both of Rotom's stabs, but out comes a Will-O-Wisp. A bit annoying, but not really a problem since Ichijuji is a special attacker. Now my opponent has many resists to my Ichijuji's attacks, so I'm going to have to be extra careful and predict the switch. So I switch into Kira, thinking, right, he's probably switching into Heatran. And lo and behold, that was the case. And I'm going to assume that he's going to think that I'm going to go for Sword Dance or Close Combat, but I don't have either of those things, so I will just go for my lovely Bulk Up, as of course we Mega Evolve first. And let me just say, now that I've upgraded my PC and have a very sexy new processor, no more lagging in my Pokemon videos. It is glorious. We get the Bulk Up, but how much is this going to do to the Wash? I'm gonna hope that it does a lot, and maybe he can miss a Will-O-Wisp. But, bugger, he does not miss, and I don't do a whole lot. I do just over 50%, and unfortunately that means I'm not going to be able to take it out on this next turn. So, yeah, being burned here, not very advantageous. Ooh, sorry for the yawning. And I'm going to go into Umbreon. And this is Umbreon, this is not my beloved Tsukuyomi. This Umbreon is more specially defensive. Hence it took very little damage from that Volt Switch. But now we can get the Heal Bell up and get rid of all those burns. As my opponent making all the right plays here, setting up the Stealth Rock, getting all the Switch initiative. Things are not looking good for me. But we are able to get the Heal Bell off and bring our burned Pokemon back to peak performance. As he decides to switch out and go into Dragonite. I found this a little surprising. I went for the Wish here to determine whether I should switch next turn or not. As out comes the Outrage. I was wondering what he was going to do. But yes, even with this Umbreon's no physical defense investment, it is still pretty bulky. And after we catch the wish, we will guarantee that we survive another outrage. So we can finish off the Dragonite, which for me is pretty good, because Dragonite is a powerhouse. And with that thing gone, it'll be a little easier to take down his team, but he still has some major threats, so I'm gonna hold my breath. Foul Play does go and finish off Dragonite, but Umbreon is at low HP now, so what will he bring in to finish it off? Probably Sizzle with a U-turn, I assume. As out comes Bebe. Not the Scizor. It is that Dodria. Now I know it gets Jump Kick, but I'm hoping Umbreon can live. But yeah, that was probably a mistake on my part. Probably there, me thinking that was Tsukuyomi, who may have been able to eat a physical hit. But now, I think I can trust in the power of Kira to finish off Bebe in one hit. Out comes the Ice Punch, and down goes Bebe, so that is excellent. I was a little scared there. If Bebe had survived and Brave Birded me, that would not have been good. But out comes Washi again, and I don't want to be burned since my Heal Bella is gone, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna switch even, and bring in Ichijuji, as out comes another burn. But this is not good for Ichijuji. Terribly sorry about the yawning, but yes, my opponent has two hard counters to my Ichijuji, that being Ropey Boy here, Tangrowth, and the Heatran. My only consolation here is that Tangrowth doesn't have the greatest special defense stat, so I'm hoping that maybe I'll be able to get a Hidden Power Fire off on it. But that would be too obvious, so I can't just go for it here. I'm going to go for another Leaf Storm to power myself up. And we see we're actually doing good damage. It looks like another Leaf Storm might KO, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Out comes the Sludge Bomb, but thanks to our Assault Vest we don't take too much damage from it. But now is the time to go for our almost full power Leaf Storm. As in comes Heatran, who resists Grass by 4 times. But yes, we do okay damage. I guess that's like 25%, maybe 25, but it does get healed by that damn leftovers. But if I go for another Leaf Storm here, that should bring this Heatran down to less than half, and Gallade should be able to finish it off from that range. Out comes the Lava Plume. Finishes me off. We see that this is a much more defense-orientated Heatran with Will-O-Wisp and Lava Plume and leftovers. I really love to see another Fire and Steel type in Sword and Shield, but I am looking forward to Duraludon, the Steel and Dragon type. Now I take the risk. I go for the bulk up, and out comes the Lava Plume with a 30% chance to burn. Can I not get burn? Do get the crit, but no burn, so that is good. And with the health I'll recover from this Heatran, things will be looking pretty comfy. So, after much maneuvering, me doing tons of things wrong, it seems like I am finally in an advantageous position, because at the range of health that Rotom is at, it is not going to survive a Drain Punch. And I reckon I'll do over 50% to this Android 17. So, yeah, it looks to be about 50%. And that brings me up almost to full HP once again, which is fantastic, as we see the Roost here. But yes, this is fruitless for my opponent now, because he is not able to heal as much as I am taking off, I think. At least, even if he did, he would be stuck in a cycle of healing and not achieving anything. Out comes that U-turn, but thanks to my defense increase from the bulk up, we're able to take that quite nicely, and out comes Rotom. And looking at that HP range, we should finish it off with Drain Punch. Down goes Rotom, so things are looking good. And we are able to recover a good amount of HP. So now out comes Ropey Boy, and I'm worried here because I know I can't kill this thing in one hit thanks to its physical defense stat. And if he gets the Leech Seed off and then switches into his 17, but no, he actually goes for the knockoff there. Strange, perhaps he doesn't have Leech Seed and is Assault Vested, but that seals the deal. Because now there is nothing that Android 17 can do, and finally, after all that, after that troubling beginning to this battle, it looks like I am in for the win. As yes, we will outspeed and finish off 17. So yes, despite my opponent's pretty strong looking team, I was able to pull it back from the brink and pull off the victory. So good job. Thanks for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed.